What is going on, everybody? It's Alex back with another video, and today I want to talk about Fortnite's brand new update that just rolled out this morning. It is version 6.30. We got all the patch notes that I want to talk about, but before we get started on the video, I want to make sure you guys follow me over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/OfficialFTG. It will be the first link down in the description. If you haven't followed me on Instagram either, make sure to follow me on all my social media. Let's get into the video, guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is probably the biggest thing, and that is the new limited time mode called Food Fight. So this is something that I've been waiting for quite a while. I've kind of burned out on the typical battle royale type game modes that are coming out, and this is something completely different. This is not battle royale at all. Yes, there's spawns and everything, but it's quite literally a food fight. You spawn in with, I believe, like 5 minutes where you are quite literally sectioned off by a wall from the other team. You are able to gain weapons, gather resources, stuff like this, and build a fort around your objective, which is the burger. You have a burger that you have to protect. You build around it and everything. After that 5 minutes is up, the wall will go down, and then it's all chaos. You have to destroy the other team's burger while defending yours. It has a lot of health. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know if this is gonna really have an audience over Battle Royale, but I like the idea that they're coming out with limited time modes that are completely different. So although the biggest thing they added is the new LTM, they did add another trap, which is the mounted turret. Now, in the gameplay you guys are watching right now, I use the turrets quite a bit, and they are a lot of fun. I don't know how useful they will actually be in normal Battle Royale, solo, duo, squads. They don't seem to be that powerful, but it'll be an interesting mechanic, especially to lay down suppressive fire while other teams are pushing in, something like that. I feel like it could be used very well, something kind of interesting. So basically how it works is it's unlimited ammo, but it overheats if fired too often. So you can shoot for about, 15 seconds or so, and then you have to wait a few seconds to actually let it cool down. And also, it does have to be placed on floors. You can't just plop it down anywhere. You have to put a floor down first, and then you can put the turret on top of it. Now, the turrets can be found in floor loot, supply drops, vending machines, and supply llamas, and they're only legendary. So they're not exactly all that common. Something kind of interesting about the mounted turret is that it can actually be used by anybody. If you put a turret down, obviously it makes sense that your teammates would be able to use it and stuff like that, but also you have to keep an eye on it because an enemy can come up and steal your turret and use it against you. So kind of interesting that anybody can hop in. Tell me what you guys think about the mounted turret, because I feel like there's probably a lot of room for debate here. So let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about this right now. Also, some little small update that's been added is pickaxe damage has now been increased from 10 to 20, which makes the pickaxe actually a little bit more usable if you don't have a weapon and you're in a pinch. Those starting fights and stuff like that in Tilted Towers, you may actually want to use the pickaxe instead of just running away from the fights now. Now, another big change that they are adding in this new big update is the glider redeploy mechanics. They are taking this out of the game in all of the default modes. Now, this is something that I know has raised a lot of controversy. Personally, I hated the idea that you would not take fall damage because you can just redeploy your glider. I feel like that takes all the skill out of it. I feel like it works in certain custom game modes and the LTMs and stuff. But if you were just playing solos, duos, or squads, there needs to be traditional fall damage. So I was really annoyed that they added this in. They're taking it out. In all of the default game modes, there will no longer be the glider redeploy. What do you guys think about this? I imagine most of you guys are going to be happy about this. It adds more skill to the game. I'm happy about this. Now, the last thing I want to talk about in this update is the new tournament, which is the Scavenger Pop-Up Cup Solo. So it says right here is pop-up cups are tournaments testing temporary limited time modes. Scavenger will test several gameplay adjustments, including reduced material limit, faster material harvesting, and earning health for eliminations. This is very interesting. So they decreased the material cap. You can only have 500 of each resource. So a total of 1,500 resources. This is really going to mean that you have to be more careful about when you're in building fights, how you use it and stuff like that, because you have quite literally only have half of the potential materials. that could be an issue. However, the harvesting rate has been increased by 40%. So although you can't hold as many resources, you can gather these resources significantly quicker by harvesting. So that's interesting. Also, probably the most important part of this is players gain 50 health when eliminating an opponent. If health is full, players will receive shield. That is crazy. So it really rewards actually killing people, which I feel in a lot of senses is what these tournaments really need. They really need to reward you more for killing people. So this is actually really exciting. So I will have the full patch notes linked down below so you guys can check out all the little things. Of course, I didn't go over all the minor bug fixes and everything. I just kind of like went over it and looked at all the big stuff, the stuff that I thought was important, the stuff that I thought you guys would want to know. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. That would be much appreciated. Everybody, thank you for the support, watching the video. Peace out, guys.